Good morning, everyone. For WRCO News, I'm Todd Coppernall. Yesterday at approximately 7:08 a.m., the Richland County Sheriff's Office received a 911 call reporting a farming accident involving a skid loader in the town of Ithaca. Richland EMS and Ithaca first responders were dispatched to the scene where they located a juvenile male victim who had sustained a serious head injury. Emergency medical personnel immediately began life-saving measures. The juvenile was transported by Richland EMS to the Richland Hospital for further medical treatment. Despite the efforts of emergency responders and medical personnel, the juvenile succumbed to his injuries. The Richland County Sheriff's Office is investigating the circumstances surrounding the accident. The Sheriff's Office extends its condolences to the victim's family and friends and recognizes the efforts of the emergency personnel. The Woodman Aquatic Center in Richland Center will wrap up the summer with a special dive-in movie and luau featuring Mona 2 tonight at the Aquatic Center. The luau and activities get underway at 6:30, and the movie will be shown at 8 o'clock. Come early to enjoy the luau activities before finding the perfect spot in the pool or on the deck to catch the movie. The Woodman Aquatic Center gives a huge thank you to the Richland Center Lions Club and Richland County 4-H for helping make this event possible. Grab your swimsuits, towels, and the whole family for some end-of-the-summer fun. A two-vehicle head-on collision on State Highway 58 prompted an emergency response and a brief highway closure Wednesday night. The Richland County Sheriff's Office reported that deputies were called to the scene near Smith Hollow Road at 10:01 p.m. following reports of the serious crash. According to preliminary investigations, the accident occurred when a southbound vehicle was negotiating a curve and crossed into the northbound lane. The driver lost control of the vehicle and struck an oncoming car head-on. One vehicle was occupied by two juveniles, while the second vehicle was operated by 62-year-old Jan Holloway of Cazenovia. Following the impact, Ms. Holloway remained conscious and alert, but reported suffering from neck and rib pain. Cazenovia EMS provided initial treatment at the scene before transporting her to Richland Hospital for further evaluation. The two juveniles involved were also evaluated by emergency medical personnel and were subsequently taken to the Richland Hospital by their parents. The incident led to the closure of State Highway 58 between Lost Hollow Drive and Lloyd for roughly 30 minutes as emergency crews worked at the scene. Authorities have since cited the juvenile driver for operating left of the center line. The Richland County Fair is proud to announce the return of one of its most cherished traditions, the 45th annual Little Britches Showmanship. This delightful event, which showcases the next generation of agricultural enthusiasts, will take place Sunday, September 13th, starting at 11 a.m. Families and fairgoers are invited to gather in the show barn to witness a popular spectacle where little people handle little animals with pride and care. Designed specifically for youth between the ages of 3 and 8, or those in the second grade as of January 1st of this year, the contest provides an opportunity for children who are not yet eligible for regular 4-H membership to participate in the fair experience. The show features a variety of dairy and livestock animals, including dairy calves, goats, lambs, rabbits, and poultry, all of which must have been born on or after March 1st of this year. To ensure safety for both the young handlers and their animals, every animal must be presented on a lead line throughout the event. Participants and their families should be aware of several important requirements to ensure a smooth check-in process. All animals must comply with the species-specific health and identification requirements found in the Richland County Fair Premium Book. Furthermore, any animal brought onto the fairgrounds on Sunday requires a vet check-in sheet. These sheets, along with copies of the health requirements, are available through the Richland County Fair Office or the Extension Office. If your child is ready to step into the ring, be sure to register early. Participants must sign up by calling the Extension Richland County office no later than August 31st. Don't miss this chance to support our local youth as they showcase their hard work and bond with their animals at this year's Richland County Fair. The Crawford County Fair continues through Sunday at the Crawford County Fairgrounds in Gays Mills. Today's events include live music by Buck Hallow at 3:30 and the Tri-State Truck and Tractor Pull at 6:30. Tomorrow will feature an antique tractor pull at 10 o'clock, Monty Burger and Country Gold at 3:30, and the Demolition Derby will be held at 7 o'clock. On Sunday morning, there will be a car show at 10 o'clock, and the Class of 62 band performs at 1 o'clock. All weekend, there will be exhibitors, arts and crafts, photography, judging, food, and more. More information and a full list of events can be found at the fair website, CrawfordCountyWisconsinFair.com. The Baraboo Police Department's Criminal Investigation Division is currently investigating a violent encounter that left one man injured Wednesday night. Officers responded to the 200 block of 4th Avenue at approximately 10 p.m. following reports of a shooting during an attempted robbery. According to preliminary reports from investigators, the victim, identified as a 23-year-old male, had arranged to meet two individuals in the area. Police believe the meeting was intended to facilitate a narcotics transaction. During the meeting, two masked suspects confronted the victim and attempted to rob him at gunpoint. Although the suspects were unable to obtain any property, the situation escalated when one of the individuals discharged a firearm. The victim sustained a graze wound to his head during the shooting. The suspects fled the scene before law enforcement arrived. The victim was subsequently transported to a local hospital for treatment of his injuries, which are considered non-life-threatening. Detectives have already interviewed several witnesses and indicate they are following an active lead regarding the suspects involved in the incident. Chief of Police Justin K. Carloni stated that investigators do not believe this was a random act and have concluded there is no ongoing threat to the general public. The investigation remains active, and the Baraboo Police Department is urging anyone with information to contact them. Wednesday, a routine traffic stop escalated into a high-speed pursuit in Platteville Township. Grant County deputies attempted to stop 43-year-old Stephen Henriksen of Platteville on Highway 80 due to existing probable cause for his arrest on multiple charges, including felony bail jumping and a harassment protection order violation. Henriksen fled the scene, leading law enforcement on a chase that reached speeds of 90 miles per hour before deputies terminated the pursuit near the city limits for safety. After eventually pulling into his driveway, Henriksen fled on foot into a large wooded area adjacent to a cornfield. Despite an extensive search involving the Platteville Police Department and the deployment of a drone, he was not located. The case is being referred to the Grant County District Attorney's Office with recommendations for additional charges of felony eluding and obstructing. At 1:08 yesterday morning, emergency crews responded to a serious motorcycle accident on Highway 81 near Cadwell Road in Cassville Township. 48-year-old Jason Udelhoffen of Cassville was traveling northbound on his 2006 Harley-Davidson when he struck a deer. The impact threw Udelhoffen from the motorcycle, resulting in significant injuries. He was initially transported to Grant Regional Healthcare Center by Cassville EMS before being airlifted by MedFlight to a hospital in Madison for specialized treatment. Authorities noted that Udelhoffen was not wearing a helmet at the time of the crash. The American Red Cross urges donors to give blood or platelets now to help hospitals and transfusion centers stay prepared to help all patients. Blood drives are being held today from 9:30 to 1:30 at the Waniwak Public Library and from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Lafarge Community Center. And there's one from noon until 5 at St. Anthony and Philip Parish Center in Highland. Appointments may be made by calling 800 Red Cross, visiting redcrossblood.org, or by using the Red Cross Blood Donor app. Walk-ins are always welcome.